This is a matter of a male guru. Human society has long since fallen. The only remaining human dogs live in military bases. You will say to them that some 200 can speak last time. So hoist them. Don't even think that you can become a zombie without going to school. After learning that they have to be tied to a wheelchair every day and pushed to teach that they are forced to learn human language. The girl's name is Sayome. Japan travel. Learn to master IQ, high EQ, know how to speak. Being polite is loved by the head teacher. But other videos are very disgusting. Fear that the second generation of these masters did not relax their guard at all. Recently emerging little did not find. The classmates began to disappear one by one. This makes him somewhat. Today's Chinese class teacher asked the students to make up their own stories. Little sister wrote that a little girl saves beauty from monsters. Obviously the little girl in the story is Sayome Izi. And the princess is the head teacher. After the story tonight, the heat that the head teacher was touched. Because he felt. In fact, Sayome's heart is no different from an innocent human girl. Can't help but reach out to help. Stroking Sayome's head. Suddenly on the back of this clock. The shock came in and stopped him. To prove the two natures of these zombies. I spit on my hand and wiped it off to block it. You who are scented. Gelatin was then born in front of one of the students. Before it was the human scent, the male classmate was very. I can't control myself soon. Revealing the zombie's Ben. Then all the students started one after another and there will only be Sayome alone. Successfully restrained myself. Sayome's squadron leader broke up. After the story became the story, the two had a quarrel after returning to the house. In order to punish Captain Sayome, he decided not to untie him. Sayome Zheng Yaitong. The teacher in charge passes through the cell after he gets off work from an early age. And Sayome is also fixed in a wheelchair. Open the door without thinking. As soon as Sayome smelled the position of the head teacher. Can't control myself. News. All in class time. Deng Sayome was not blown into the classroom, but was pushed out of the incentive gate. Is the first time he saw outside. A large group of zombies. You are in front of the fence. Qian's hyping is shooting frantically at them. Little girl was pushed to the laboratory. Scientists said. I've been researching a vaccine. Brother-in-law played Sayome this time. Former classmates. Classmates say so. Before the operation started, the owner came to him after hearing the news. He thought that the little girl is no different from the human little girl. Don't let them live or die. We dissect Sayome. His anger from the scientist news. Go and sneak attack with anti-wolf spray. Ordering the soldiers to take him away. Ready to continue. Suddenly the alarm sounded. The assistant asks whether the experiment needs to be suspended first. The scientist said no, but he didn't know about this application. Even if the alarm representative has broken through the line of defense. Military base. The assistant is about to put down the curtains. Anything you need. I don't know where the boss picked up the defragment family on the floor. Although the zombies are resolved, but his own phone. It hurts the assistant next to me even more. And Sayome on the operating table because of her body. Maybe the garrison completely ignored him. Exterminate yourself, cut off your safety belt and go outside. Go in here. Mass listing in chaos. Is crazy. Sayome saw the video next to any drawing of the class owner Xiang Xiao. Sayome was shot and beaten. So Sayome had enough, and immediately jumped on and killed two of them. The first taste of people. Your past insects get up and go to Sayomesha to escape from the energy card. Carriage at the last minute. The little one is that life is all familiar faces. Both the scientist and the squadron leader were there when the leader saw Sayome and immediately raised their guns to help each other with the head teacher Shihi. At the same time, scientists also said. The Municipal Education Commission is very. You are the captain, as long as you are in the same unit. Put him on a mask and place it on the roof of the car. When replenishing water in the middle, it is suddenly calculated. A small soldier on the spot. Another soldier in this life was also bitten unfortunately. Killed by the opponent with a single shot while compiling. The fuel management agency of the forklift in the chaos just now. Can you only do it on foot? Ready to go to the nearest base. You need to go through a big mall if you want to go there. And the dense clusters around the mall are all in standby mode. The team leader suggested that everyone share the good group gel quietly in the listing group. Sure enough, only the movement range is not large, it is fundamentally bad. A corpse of a girl walking over with a stroller. Scientists did not expect that these zombies would actually evolve their mothers, and his curiosity came up. So his daughter, who was deliberately blocked, was moving. The scientist couldn't hold back. Hand outstretched worker. The master on this crystal can't do it. Photographing a pictorial boyhood still woke up a few of his father's silk. They are cautious. One sick one. Did not make a lot of noise. Step by step back to an abandoned building. The first time the little girl from the scientist's mouth. I learned of my own. It turned out that some pregnant women became zombies after the virus outbreak, and he was also infected at the same time. They only shed blood from their stomachs. All internal organs transported by rail. Organs are gone. But this is the last time the second generation has the ability to suppress the virus in the body and can think like a human. So as long as the mechanism of peaking drum is not studied. One of them is not all humans nor all zombies. This is the second generation of zombies as a group. Brand new species. Don't listen to waking up. Everyone finds that the outside world refuses more listings than yesterday. The most risky, crossing the stone group will be more dangerous. Small media make yourself. You first go out to see the road. Anyway, loss will not hurt him at all. Everyone agreed, so she passed through the group of zombies. Seeing a cat that hasn't eaten for a day, he couldn't help but she seemed caught up with him and went to dress well. Then continue to act. The girl who was free for the first time wandered around and was full of curiosity about everything. Inside this house, he found a dog. Xiaomei Beos hugged it back. Feel God. Group of zombies near Zodiac Hospital. All one. Everyone started to go on the road. They used similar methods whenever they encountered a group of zombies. Let Xiaomei section go to the walkie-talkie first to find the route with the least number. Then everyone will follow. The plan went well. On the next journey, it's a bit surprising to lose less. Later, they finally know the reason. When their strength reaches a certain level, they will go to the next stage as soon as possible, and this stage may completely destroy mankind. It is a giant plant with countless diamonds gathered and evolved, dense vines entangled with the loss of the top of the entire tall building. The implementation product was provided by him, and the children also came into contact with buns on their wrists. A piece of praise for a zombie virus. Your virus powder will spread to the whole world. Happy human beings will be the end of the world that day. As long as you don't encounter a big reservoir, everyone will not break. This same team was different in 2 days and finally discovered a mobile experiment because it felt that there was no food and other equipment. I haven't studied for a long time, and I'm hungry again. Window saves it because he can't control himself. So I ran away looking for food outside for a long time before I found out about Google Sashimi. Then he was an abandoned bookstore in the middle axis. There was a group of second-generation zombies like himself because they didn't accept it. So educated them to look like savages. This is obviously thinking. It seems that these dwarves are about to go out to make fun. Little Sister Star wants to leave because Sayahei and her team is now searching outside for fear of becoming a fascinating prey. So he turned his head and ran back. Scientists in the laboratory have been unable to hold on for 2,000 days. The wound has not been treated in time. It has become more and more serious. Global Online. Let him use Xiaomei's brain and spine to complete the Limiao needle to save humans. But the head teacher firmly disagrees. Just then Xiaomei rushed back to tell everyone about Xiao Yuran, very quickly used the walkie-talkie to call something. Xiao Fei quickly retreated and really implemented consumption. Just climbed into a supermarket with backpacks and still didn't hear anything outside of the heritage. There was no evaluator. Remember to take everyone to track the location of consumption. It was too late when they arrived. Beckham planted an eye-catching trap here. To Candelin in a mess, and then they were surrounded by little Mii's courage when they went out. Catch the thief first, catch Wang Xiaomei, first lock their leader with handcuffs, and then there is a burst of explosions except for the other little musicians who dare not move. Then smoothly took the two of them away, really fucking back to the laboratory. The scientist used unknown gas. Many went to find her and didn't give up. Xin intends to force Xiaomei to synthesize the vaccine. But he forgot that as long as he has no special physique and faints on the spot, he just pretends. Shang Xiao's half-life scientist can't beat him. Can only be moved. Lin Xiaomei and Wang Xiaomei, who led him to do this for the sake of all mankind, have a bigger pattern. Click to be true. Save the common people. The nickname seems to have been said to have just taken off his shoes and put on the operating table lamp. Then I think that I am not a human being. Why should I be sacrificed by them? Once the birth and death seedling succeeds in destroying the second generation of zombies like her, they will definitely be driven to extinction. Scientists in the Little Sister Conflict Lab wanted to chase over. This anger hit a group of savages and they regarded them as supper. Xiaomi returned to the tall building entangled by vines and lit a match to collect it all. It was only open in the heat. The virus pollen all over the sky. In the firelight, the little girl looked back and saw the captain who fell in the army. So he chased it out to find Xiaomei. Zombie virus on board. He didn't want to become a zombie after reading the gun that the captain gave Xiaomei before. Faster. At the end of the story, the head teacher was locked in the laboratory. Continue to teach the second generation of zombies. This is the current student or the little savage before. Xiaomei brought it back. He is about to turn on the earth. New era. This movie ticket. Signing manager. From the perspective of a week in the tactical water sports lottery, the human existence may be very reflective. Status of being. The final ending is even more jaw-dropping. Pocket corpse awakened. The orange human's position on the earth sounds easy. Actually, it's just a normal objective lens. We humans are also a kind of biological mutation, and then it continues to the present. Today's story. If you have any thoughts, want to hear a story, think.